Welcome back. Let's take it straight to the earnings of the day. And Fortis reported an inline set of numbers for its first quarter. However, the stock will continue to see excitement because of the in-principle nod given by the board to demerge its diagnostics business. Joining me now to discuss all that and the numbers overall is the CEO of the company, Bhavdeep Singh. Thanks, Mr. Singh, for joining us. First of all, take us through the details on the demerger plan of the diagnostics business and what can we really expect on the 19th of August?
Well, as we'd announced last quarter, I think in an effort to, as we looked at our financial structure, this is an initiative to unlock value, and we had several options. So I think what's happened between then and now is we've assessed various options, and we had 2-3 options that we talked about back then. And after some diligence, we've come to the conclusion that a demerger is the best way to go. And at our board of directors meeting this morning, we had a conversation around that. And as you just mentioned, we have an in-principle approval to go forward. So what's going to happen now is that we've actually put together a committee that's going to be working on the details around this demerger. Just exactly what does it look like, what's going to be involved. I think the valuation becomes a key element here. And on the 19th, we're going to hear a recommendation from this committee with respect to how we go forward, what the timeline is going to look like, and the implication, the impact of all of it. So I think this is very exciting. It's wonderful for the shareholders, and I think just going forward, it's a good way for us to continue to run both businesses very effectively. They're both very robust, strong businesses, and I think this puts both of them on very strong footing.
So, Mr. Singh, help us understand, is the diagnostic business going to be spun off and listed separately?
Again, I think we have to wait till this committee comes back on the 19th. That is exactly, again, they'll be coming back with multiple recommendations in terms of how we go forward. Certainly, that's one option, but I think it's, I'm looking forward to the committee coming back, and as they assess the various options, I think they'll recommend the best course of action going forward, and then we'll take it to the board for approval.
So the buzz on the street is also that a reverse merger might be in the offing.
Again, you know, the process as we've identified it, and what we've shared with everybody is that it took a little bit of time to get to where we are today. We've said let's take 2 more weeks to figure out exactly how we go forward. I think it would be premature for me to speculate on what the options might be. 2 more weeks and we'll know, and you know, we'll probably be sitting here and maybe having a conversation on where we go from here.
All right, 2 weeks is a long time, but Mr. Singh, but coming to the earnings now, margins have improved slightly for the company, but when can we really see the margins coming in double digits?
You know, so the good news is that we have a PAT positive quarter, and we feel very good about that. We've been talking about that, and certainly that's an encouraging sign. I think actually the best news here is that the business is moving in the right direction. Our hospital business grew by north of 9%, 9.5%, almost 10%. The pathology business grew by 7-8%. Collectively, as we look forward, we see robust growth going forward. I see certainly the business growing in the low double-digit number, low to middle double-digit. And I think the business is moving forward in the right direction. There's good cost control. I think in terms of double-digit, a little bit hard to tell going forward, but certainly we see that as something that's in the not-too-distant future. So all indicators seem to be looking up. Revenue is good, margins are strong, and the business is moving in the right direction. So good stuff.
All right, Mr. Singh, thanks for that, and all the best for your future quarters. Thanks for joining us on CNBC-TV18 with that.